just finished Quicksilver by Kelly Hart. I really enjoyed this. I gave it a 4.25, so almost about 4.5 stars. Um, yeah, I really enjoyed this. I loved it. It made me laugh so many times because it was funny. It made me feel like I might having an anxiety attack towards the end. There were a couple of times where I did want to cry. Oh, I did. I really, really, really enjoyed this. It was just really fun to read. And I'm very now so much more excited for Brimstone coming out later this year. So, yeah. I don't really have much else to say. I loved every character in this. I just found like it to be fun. Even like the villains, I didn't like them obviously because they're the villains, but like they were just good characters too, and like all like the info dumping and stuff I loved. Ugh. This was just so good. I really enjoyed it. I can't wait for the second one. Hi, I currently have a cold right now, so I'm gonna try and get through this as fast as I can. I just finished The Dagger and the Flame by Catherine Doyle. I really enjoyed this. I gave it 3.5 stars. It was fun. I was giggling and kicking my feet because of Ransom and Seraphim. I thought that whole relationship was interesting. I know the second one comes out later this year, but I won't read it until next year because I have all the rest of my books that I want to read for this year planned out. So the second one of this won't get done until next year. But I really liked it. I did also use the audiobook for it because Freddie Carter, who plays Kaz in Shadow and Bone, does the MMC's voice in the audiobook. He does Ransom's voice in the audiobook. And I really enjoyed the audiobook too. I like the dual narration, and I just love hearing Freddie Carter like playing a character again because like Ransom is kind of Kaz Breckery, but like not fully because I don't know. I don't know how to explain it, but really enjoyed the audiobook. I gave the audiobook 4 stars. I gave the actual book 3.5 stars, but this could also be a 4-star read for me. I might honestly change it at some point to a 4-star, but for right now, I'll probably just keep it on a 3.5 because I feel good about that rating. But yeah, The Dagger and the Flame by Catherine Doyle is really, really good. The second one comes out later this year. It's called The Rebel and the Rose. But again, like I said, I will be reading that next year, at the beginning of the year, probably. I'm gonna go now. Hi, I just finished Bride by Ali Hazelwood. It was good. I enjoyed parts of it. I gave it a 2.75. Some of it I was a little on, but other parts I really enjoyed. I really liked Anna. She was one of my favorite characters, just because she reminds me a lot of like my little sisters. But yeah, I'm still gonna read the second one though. Other than that, I don't think I'll read any of Ali Hazelwood's other books, but I will read the second one that comes after this, which comes out this year. I don't know if I'll get to it this year or next year, we'll see. But yeah, this was good. It's just, I don't know. I think I'm having a hard time like reviewing it just because I did end up using the audio because I was having a hard time like actually reading it because I've heard both good and bad reviews for it, and I think a lot of the bad reviews kind of seeped in a little bit to how I did end up feeling about this book before I was reading it. But I don't know. I don't know really how to like explain what I felt for this book, and like because I don't really want to piss people off, but I don't know. Oh my god. I don't think I have ever been so destroyed by a book. Like Thrown in Glass, yes, but this one, I was not expecting what happened. I freaking had multiple just chills for the last couple chapters, and I was freaking crying and tearing up. Like, oh my god, I was not ready. This is a 6-star read for me. Honestly, 6 stars. Like, oh my god. The last letter hurt worse than Liam dying. And that says something. Like, oh my god. I don't know if I can start another book after this physically. Because honestly, it just sucked. Like, what happened sucked. Like, the story is amazing, but, like, what happened sucked. Because I knew it was going to happen to one of the characters, but I didn't think it was gonna be the other character. I thought it was... I can't. I can't. Hi. I just finished Wings of Starlight, and I'm trying really hard not to, like, cry. If you don't know what Wings of Starlight is, and if you don't know what Pixie Hollow is, where the fuck are you at? Because this book gave me so much fucking nostalgia. Getting to, like, see Clarion as, like, a young princess, and, like, getting to see young Melamine was really fun. It was fucking sad. It's just, it breaks my heart, but, like, kind of knowing in Secret of the Wings that they still get, like, some semblance of me together kind of makes it better, but, like, I'm not sure how much better it makes it, because this was sad. There were a couple times I teared up, and, like, I really honestly think, how many times after they said they weren't going to be together anymore did Meliorn go to the border and wait for her every night just to see if she would show up? Also, I keep calling him Meliorn on accident. Even though it's Mallory. I don't know why I keep adding the N, but whatever. Anyways, this was 5 stars. I loved it. It was so good. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna go, because I'm gonna go think about this for the rest of the night, and then also I'm watching Secret of the Wings tonight for sure, because I need at least a little bit of happiness after this. Hi, I just finished Blue Graffiti by Callahan Gogman. I don't know how to say his last name right, so I'm not gonna try, but if you don't know who Cal is, he played Matthias in the Shadow and Bone Netflix show, which was really great. I loved it. I also really liked this book. Originally I was gonna give it 3 stars, and I felt a little bored at the beginning, but it really turned around for me at, like, the last maybe 50% of the book. Yeah, I really liked it. I ended up giving it 3.5 stars. I know it's not that much different from giving it 3 stars, but I still really enjoyed it. It did make me cry. It did get me. Just, yeah, it was really good, and it was actually really kind of fun book too. Yeah, I don't really know how to describe it. I liked the romance in it. I thought that was really well done. I love the writing. I love how he describes all the things and stuff. Like, yeah, it was very beautiful, very beautiful, very beautiful. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna go.
Hi, a couple seconds ago, I just finished Variation by Rebecca Yarros. I really enjoyed this. I thought the storyline was fun and everything. I was getting a little choked up towards the end. I didn't actually cry for this one. I think, though, I should have maybe definitely read this before I read The Last Letter because I'm still, like, somewhat reeling from The Last Letter. Sorry if the lighting is getting weird. Um, but I gave this 4.5 stars. It's not quite a 5 star for me, but it was still really good. Like I said, I love the story. It was a really good story. I really loved how the romance was set up and the whole thing with the whole baby situation. Like, yeah. I really liked the story. The story was honestly really good and just everything. I don't really know what else to say other than I just really enjoyed this book. Um, but I'll be taking a break from reading for a day tomorrow and then starting up again on the 1st of April. So, yeah, I'm gonna go because I really don't have much more to say. I really enjoyed every book I read this month, though.